2 Teams natürlich am Start. Zum einen aus Belgien das belgische Nationalteam, Arne hier als Coach und Ellen für die Seagulls aus Hamburg, deutsche Vizemeisterin und jetzt, wie gesagt, im Finale. Wir starten mit unseren Gästen aus Belgien. How was the tournament so far for you and what do you expect for the final?
For us, it was a really good tournament up to now. We didn't have a lot of strong, tight games, except versus the Seagulls, where we had a rough start, but then managed to win. But in the end, we had a hard-fought win, and we're looking for a nice rematch here during the final.
Okay, and what are you expecting to change to make it this time a win for you?
Yesterday was really windy, and today it's not so windy. So I think a lot of the drops and mistakes that we made yesterday, just personal mistakes, should be easy to maybe not have in this game. But we'll also be excited to see what kind of defenses the Belgian team can play without the wind.
Okay. As far as I remember, the Belgian girls from Ghent already won here some years ago. So you used this tournament as preparation for the European Championship. And what are your thoughts so far for your team?
Regarding now, indeed, we use this as a preparation tournament because we think windmill is a bit too heavy and too late, close to Europeans. So that's why we thought this is not a very tight, high-level tournament, but we use it to bond and to work on offensive, defensive flows to adjust those small things to get really ready for Europeans. So for Europeans, I think you have the top teams, and then just below, I think we're all quite equally matched. So I think we should be ready for them, and then we'll see what happens. So.
Okay, and for the Seagulls as a club team, you were really performing strong in the semi-final we had on the live stream already. And is this in preparation for the German Championships?
Yeah, so I hate to correct you, but before you said Vizemeisterin, and last year Seagulls we came third at the German Championship. And really happy that we're getting a spot for USR this year, even though we didn't actually win it. We're just getting one. We get an extra spot. So we are using it as preparation for our first team for the German Championships, of course, and also for the European Cup cycle.
So I wish you both all the best. May the best team win, and good luck for both of you teams. Thank you. In wenigen Minuten geht es dann also los mit dem Finale der 13. Disdays Cologne 2019 hier im schmucken ASV-Stadion in Köln-Müngersdorf zwischen dem belgischen Nationalteams und den Seagulls aus Hamburg. Viel Spaß! Immer lächeln.
Ja dann. Attacke.
und herzlich willkommen von den This Days Cologne 2019 am Finalsonntag hier in Köln-Müngersdorf beim ASV Köln. Es werden noch 2 Spiele live gestreamt, und zwar die Finalspiele der beiden Divisionen Frauen und der offenen Männerdivision. Wir starten mit dem Frauenfinale zwischen den beiden Teams. Das belgische Nationalteam und die Seagulls Hamburg. Das Spiel wird präsentiert von Eurodisc, First Professional Organic Ultimate Disc und frisbeeshop.com. Wir werden das Spiel auf Englisch kommentieren für die Fans aus Belgien und aus anderen Ländern. Wir switchen gleich dazu, doch zuerst stellen wir uns vor. Mein Name ist Jörg Benner und neben mir ist Freddy Gossmann. Hallo.
Hallo, hallo Jörg.
Was erwartest du dir von diesem Spiel?
Ich erwarte mir durchaus ein enges Spiel. Beide Teams sind im Pool schon aufeinander getroffen. Von daher, das Ergebnis war auch 10:7 für oder zugunsten der Belgier.
And as we heard in the interview before, now the huck is up, the pull of the Seagulls. Yesterday was a different day. It was very windy and there were many unforced errors or throwaways, maybe not quite concentrated throws, but now it's sunny or mostly sunny and close to zero wind. So very good opening game here.
Belgium with the flick huck.
And it's caught by number 96.
It is 86, Silkenelf. Yeah, it is 86, Silkenelf with the score. Seems like she's having a pickup shirt. It's actually her first time in the Belgium national team.
And the game is tied.
Both teams bringing their offense through so far. No turnovers yet.
Yeah, and both teams very quick with a running game and deep threatening and making this point very easy.
Yeah, we saw Seagulls zone again on that one. They played a bit better than the team Seagulls faced in the half-final. Sick.
And now number 90 with the pull.
It is Laura Melisse.
And here he comes. Will it come in bounds again? No, it stays out of bounds and maybe has sailed all the way out of bounds. So the offense can start from the sideline. Quite a few meters closer to the attacked end zone. So now the disc is tipped in, immediately brought to the side. Captain Kraft to Lev Kowalczak. Disc goes to the middle, back again to the left side. She's waiting for the right option, plays it around. Number 17.
And she puts up a floaty backhand.
And caught easily.
This is clinical offense, number 17 with the assist.
Britta Kipke and caught by number 9, Franziska Krebs. That is how high-level Ultimate should look like. Hard running, clean throwing and catching. The defense was almost there, but then...
There's a nice break throw by Lev Kowalczak again.
High backhand floating into the end zone. 2 points to 1.
Yeah, I think one key of that game is definitely how the Belgium national team is playing on defense against Lev Kowalczak. She played a super important role, just that factor in the half-final, playing nearly every point, being part, assisting or scoring so many points in the semi-final, but she's not on the line at this point.
Yeah, but we haven't seen the Belgium national team.
And there's a
in
hot
the live
going
stream.
up.
Oh, and she
just
can't get
enough
to it.
float
And
to get
height.
over the head of the defender.
Yeah, that was a bit risky, but successful at least.
Yeah, and we have Eva Rebrek for the Belgium team with the score.
Here again, you can see her throwing, and it's just centimeters high enough. If she would have jumped higher, Svenja Pruns can't reach to the
We see
disc.
the throw again by number 28, Janne Verreke. Just following her disc through is like, she hots her head and we see, just
Yes.
being aware of the fact that it was close to
That
being
was
defended.
Very
But
close.
yeah, success gives you right. There's a score, so definitely good score for the Belgium national team.
2 points each.
Yeah, this could be a really exciting and fun game in the end. I think both teams are on an equal level right now. Both are scoring their offense, not many turnovers. As of right now, I don't think there has been one turnover yet. And Seagulls again with the
Kraft
deep hot
sending it.
to Lefke Walczak.
Good positioning, reading
She
the disc,
Comes down
bringing
with
it down, and now waiting for a continuation. Again, back to Captain Kraft.
Oh, nearly a
just saved.
miscommunication.
Yes.
But good awareness of the Seagulls player. Keep the disc alive, giving everything she has.
Oh, and that
and
was
an
thrown into
interception.
the hand of the defender.
And now Belgium with the first turnover and the chance to get the first break of the game, and she shoots it deep. And we get number 83, and she lays
catches
out
it.
for the score. Flo van Dam, the young assist of number 37, Flo van Dam,
And this
with
is
the
the
layout
first break.
score.
Belgium leading 3 points to 2. So this means first turnover, and
Here we
that
see
was
it again.
punished by an immediate backhand huck.
Then we see the
Here
good focus of Lefke Walczak.
was the huck from Helen Kraft to Leif Gewalczak. Good positioning and taking the disc down with both hands.
And then we see the near miscommunication with good awareness of the Seagulls player saving that disc.
Yeah, but nevertheless, there was the turnover. The defender.
Good solving of the. We see number 90 with the huck, Laura Belize. To Flo van Dam with the score.
And now Seagulls again on offense.
Belgium women's team with a man defense.
It's a horizontal stack, but not much movement right now. Not many possibilities to throw, to gain some space.
Floaty around pass.
And Leif Gewalczak again with
Puts
a
it
big
up.
huck. It stays behind the runners, and so
Good
it's been
positioning.
defended. Yeah.
Good positioning of the defense there.
The huck
Just
came
a
a bit
bit
too late
Too late.
and wasn't far enough, so both players had to stop and positioned under the disc.
It gave Eva Rebrek that chance to get that defense.
And a second turnover in a row. The Seagulls really need to get this disc back. A pick call on the field.
And just
Yeah, that
out
was
of
a high
reach.
stall and probably thrown
Yeah.
away.
Not enough for Lefke Walczak to catch up with that throw. And we see the sideline players watching that game. And Belgium team with a huck too. Oh, it was actually the Seagulls. I'm sorry, I just switched offense and defense. And now Seagulls with the chance to hold. And they do so with getting the break.
Number 33, Svenja Prunes, called Captain Sven. 2 captains in the team. She scores for the Seagulls and the game is tied again. Here you can see the huck once again. Floating down, and the height advantage of the Belgian player secures the turnover.
It's a nice fake, opening up the breakside pass.
And the assist was given by Dorothea Franke. Dorothea Franke, by the way, has never played in the German national team, but she already played in Slovakia mixed and currently in Italian mixed national team too. So it's always a very international atmosphere. And
yeah, we see the Belgian women's team going to the break point here, pulling it out of bounds and bringing it in for the Belgian national team is Ine,
one of the main handlers. By the way, she can't knit.
She said,
but she likes to dance. And this is a real funky throw. Inside and another
nice inside by number 90, Lara Melis.
Very good throwing skills here.
Great movement of the Belgian team so far. And another inside. And another inside by number 90, Lara Melis.
That was again very clean offense. Yeah,
really clean, just hitting those insides constantly. She can definitely deserve that high five. Number 90.
Oh, I just imagined there was a seagull around. Have you heard that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
One of the insides that game, and then fake, and then another inside.
Yeah, they all got the same movement here.
Yeah, you can see it, and it's like
inside.
Again.
Great.
And
Great
then the score for the Belgium
yes.
national team with the number 6. We got Esther Van Wijk.
And I mean, this is a weapon.
Yeah, definitely. Fake that break side, look for that inside, just move your mark around, and then.
I mean, for the marker, this should mean they have to take their hands down to avoid these inside breaks.
Definitely, but if you have a good thrower, you might also want to take the around away.
Yeah, she might fake you out, but nevertheless. Now the Seagulls against the zone.
A flat mark allowing that swing to happen, and she hits that through the middle. Seagulls gaining meters.
Yeah, taking their time. Playing around from one side to the other.
And now seeing the open person in the middle. A bit on the right. Nice backhand. She's looking for Lefke again.
Yeah,
and now we're switching to man defense, and she puts it up.
That was
finds
very good.
The
no
open
defender inside.
Yeah, finds the open player for an easy flick throw.
Yes, to Svenja Prunes, Captain Sven again, scoring in the end zone. No one was there. She's waiting. Oh, that was beautiful. And then she sees the defender from the middle, comes close, and then there's nobody on the right side deep. And Svenja Prunes walking just in that open space and running there and scoring for the tie, 4 points each.
Just a slight mismatch. The switch didn't work that well from zone to man, leaving one Seagull player wide open, and Lefke Wojcik immediately finding her, hitting her for the easy score.
And here you can see the ASV club from
above.
And Lev Kowalczuk pulling for Seagulls here.
Oh, and that is a very good pull up to the end zone line or close to it.
There's being one player wide open on the right.
As they talk about the inside, they get the round break throws.
Oh, just overthrew her.
Overthrown, and now
teammate.
do we see a sudden huck? No, we don't.
Seagulls definitely taking their time.
Yeah.
Making sure they get that break.
Organizing their stack for the offense. And it's always Svenja who really gives it all.
A nice break around.
Yeah. To Dorothea Franke.
She's looking for that inside, puts up, and miscommunication between two players, giving Ine from the Belgium national team an easy chance to get that disc back. An old Belgian woman looking, and she's putting up that overhead. Is there a Kellen? Oh, both person grab it at the same time. There might be some discussion who caught it first.
Yeah, if they both are on the disc, at the same time, then offense stays with the disc. But I guess it was like that. It was very close.
I think the disc stays.
Maybe a quarter of a second. That Svenja Bruns might have been at the disc earlier, but I wouldn't bet.
It looks like they're really at the same time caught the disc. Good
with the
replay
human
here.
eye, you can't divide it. So the disc went back, and that is the right decision. Belgian national teams stays on offense.
There's a high stall happening, scanning it off.
Very good defense now from the Seagulls, and they already had the disc once, and they want to get
inside.
it back. Yeah.
And then we see a backhand hug going up, floating over a defender.
Well
good adjustment
timed.
from Esther van Wyk for the Belgium team.
Yes, she just.
She wanted it, but not there. The deep shot in the end zone, centering it back to Ine. And she's dishing it back.
Yeah.
And with the overhead.
Down.
And we have
And
with
it's
the
caught
assist,
inside, yes.
Lisa Chillis. And the score
by number 83.
By number 83, Floor Van Dam, getting her second score of the game.
And there you see Ine hacking it with a nice touch exactly to her player.
Inside again by number 90, yes. Laura Melise. She's really looking for that inside break throws. And then
that was
overhead.
The overhead for the score. Can we see again the first foot? Clearly in, yes. So
also
Belgium leading 5 points.
Immediately signaled the goal by Lev Kowalczuk from Seagulls, showing great spirit. And now Belgium with the pull.
Yeah, but the Seagulls showed they were close to it. They
and there's a hug going up for Lev Kowalczuk.
Oh, she can't run it down. Oh, that was too far. That was too far, and
I think she's mad about herself for not laying out. You could definitely see she wanted everything, and she's like,
that went very quick.
There was the thought of laying out.
And again,
another inside break. A little lefty cheeky dump pass. Belgium with a good Good
And
movement
now
right now.
Around.
And then she wants to, but
They can't stop
good calmness.
the Belgium offense right now.
Oh, and overthrew her teammate just by a meter.
If the Seagulls can't stop them, they have to stop themselves.
Yep. Definitely. And Belgium, they have to really use every option Seagulls are giving them. Seagulls have shown in the half final that they're not a team that drops a lot of discs but uses every single option. And Lefkowczyk with the sharp flick hook bending in.
Finding
Ahead
Svenja
with the
Bruns
sky.
with her height advantage, well reading the disc and taking it down. And so again, it's a tight game.
Yeah,
5
leaving
points.
Lisa Chiles no chance.
She was waiting
on
for
the
it and
disc.
then hacked it.
I will
Came
see it
down
again.
from
Just-
above. Nice reading, rising high at the right moment. Svenja Bruns, Captain Sven.
Belgium women's team still 1 break ahead of the Seagulls. Let's see if Seagulls can get their break back. If they maybe they put up a zone again. It worked quite well in the half final for them.
We'll see what their coach Arne has told them right now.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean the Belgian women definitely have some good handlers. They're hitting a good field position with those cheeky inside throws.
Yeah, the Seagulls really have to avoid those insides. But that is easy said and hard to do.
Definitely. Belgium also capable of faking that inside, moving the mark, and then hitting that around break throw. Seagulls have to find a way.
She's leaving front
Stop
open.
those insides right now. Seagulls in a
Oh, no one's on
person
her.
defense. Number 37,
All the
William van
time.
Dam, totally unguarded
Looking
for
for
some seconds, and now she's hitting with a floaty flick, but just out of reach for her teammate.
I didn't see it quite right. Did it go out of bounds?
I think
It was just too far.
Yeah.
It was just too far.
Jan Verreke for the Belgium national team just couldn't reach it.
Couldn't run it down, and so turnover again for the Seagulls. And now,
With the chance to break.
yeah, they should use it to re-break Belgium team.
Good handler defense on that dump.
Oh, there she lost it with the first throw attempt.
Right in front of the end zone.
Oh, that is bitter.
And now Ina walking gently up for the Belgium national team.
Yeah, if you talk about gently, Ine has won
With
the
a
distance already.
nice float, with a nice cut
Yeah,
up the line to Jan Verreke, number 28, who had the shot before, but just was overthrown on a high stall count throw. But now she's getting her score.
Yeah.
Making it-
she lost the disc.
yeah.
she
Some-
wanted to throw, but then she didn't want to, and afterwards
Yeah.
she had just lost it. It wasn't even defense; she just threw it out of her own hand.
Yeah, unfortunately, definitely, especially in that position they had, being right on their own end zone line.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have about 40 minutes left, and currently it's 6-5 for the Belgium national team.
And Belgium is 1 break ahead.
Definitely a good game to watch so far for the final of the This Days Cologne 2019.
Absolutely.
Both teams working hard on offense. Don't think we've seen a lot of turnovers. I'm thinking we're probably talking about 3 or 4 turnovers in that game so far.
Yeah.
So you could definitely see the level of play both teams are bringing into that final. And now Belgium women with the
Seagulls
pole.
centering the disc. And The Belgium women with a zone defense.
And they're hitting Lefke Walczak now with the easy jump in the end zone.
Yes, great point.
And now
6 points each.
the same combination as the point before. This time the other way around. Lefke scoring and Svenja Bruns with the assist, tying the game at 6-6.
But still, as we said it, the Belgium ladies with one break ahead. They will get the offense after half.
They will. Let's see if Seagulls are bringing one of their various zones on defense that they have shown in the semi-final, or if they're playing man defense as the points before. We will see. But what we see is Lefke Walczak not on the line as many points as before. Playing is maybe a bit too hard, playing 2 games in a row.
Helen Kraft with the pull, and the Belgium women starting the offense on the right line, laying it
And
back.
Charlotte Peters resets it, and there's
Inside
another
throw.
cheeky inside. And we got Ella Kromhecke receiving the
Coach
disc again
calling
on a dishy pass, and she
vertical,
immediately
but
flicks
already
it for number 20,
long arc, and
Charlotte
it's brought
Peters,
down
to get the score
for Belgium.
to make it 7-6. Yeah, I think the offense right now from the Belgian women's team is definitely clicking. Seagulls have shown their zone as they did in the semi-final, but Belgium not that impressed as the Seagulls opponent was in the semi-final.
No, they're not impressed at all, and they're playing a very clean offense.
Super clean. Especially what I especially like about the Belgium team, what they're doing really good is throwing those inside throws to move their defenders to gain maybe momentum on the break set especially. So I think Seagulls should try to find a way to adapt to those inside throws by the Belgium women. As of right now, they haven't found a way to stop that momentum. Let's see what they can do on their next defensive point. But now Seagulls on offense.
Yes, first they got to run their offense, and the disc again is centered, brought to a power position. Belgium women with a zone defense again. There's a swing on the other side of the field.
Nice look through the cup, through
Yeah.
the wings. There's a travel call.
Okay, was a travel call before the
Approximately
throw.
2 or 3 throws ago. So disc is coming back.
I was a travel on the throw, yes. So
The players reset to where they were at the time of the call being made.
Julia Seidel with the disc, playing it safe.
And now Belgium are switching to man defense. Forces right. We got number 28, Jan Verreke on Lefke Walczak, marking right now. Dishing the disc back, and there's another inside throw. Good opening.
Oh,
just
miscommunication.
overthrew it,
Wrong foot.
giving
from
Belgium the chance
Svenja
to get a
Bruns
break. And she's looking
to
for that, but
Franziska
good
Krebs. And she
anticipation.
gets it back.
And immediately
Hucks
flicks it. And Lefke with enough speed. Yes, no. Oh,
Yeah, it was at the end of the end zone.
that was the
the
that was the
second time
combination. Yeah, that was the combination again. Svenja Bruns just wanted to get that assist score combination, and we've seen in the points before for the Seagulls, but just overthrew.
Yeah, and that costs some
receiver.
energy. Now again, they have the defense and must avoid another break point.
Oh, and overthrew her receiver too. And Seagulls now with the chance to get that score with about 10 meters, maybe 5 meters now in front of the end zone of the Belgian woman. And there's a high stall, but she got rid of it. Now she's swinging. Cheeky inside and she undercuts it. And now Belgium with a good movement.
With a second effort.
She really needs to stay calm now. Yeah, Belgian women are finding their system again. Resetting the disc. And there's an immediate hug by number 28. Let's see who comes down with it. Oh, and a little brush.
That was a risky
That might be a bit more dangerous than everybody wanted to, especially from the Seagulls sideline.
As we tend to say, catch the trash.
Yeah, catch your D's.
Better.
Yeah, the hug from Jan Verreke didn't work out as well as she probably wanted to. Maybe a bit too much flow under the
Svenja
disc.
Prunes again. Her nickname is the defense queen.
Belgium again with a cup. Zone look. Just looking for that deep shot, but doesn't take it. Seagulls
taking the time. The Seagulls really got to keep their cool. Swinging it from one side to the other. Back and forth.
You got Svenja Prunes on the sideline again for Seagulls.
Yeah, now they gain some space.
And there's a flick hug.
Oh, and that is very sharp.
That is
Will she
enough
get
flow.
it? Yeah, she gets
That was
it.
a beautiful
Once
hug.
again, it's Svenja Prunes scoring for the Seagulls. And so it's 7-7. Next point will be half-time.
That was the combination in the last 4 points for Seagulls. It was always Lefke Walczak and Svenja Prunes.
And that was bookends, if you want. First the defense, and then
you can
the
say
point.
so, yeah, definitely. Just enough float to let Svenja Prunes adjust.
So she's
to the
all
disc.
over the place.
Both players are all over the place. Not only Lefke, but also Svenja Prunes in that game. Those two just made the last 4 points for Seagulls. So maybe not play a zone, but try to take those two people out of the game as good as possible on defense. Put your best people on them. And then
Yeah, and it's
try
a
to get
pity
up 2 more
the Seagulls
turns.
even missing 2 of their best players, as we've seen Ellen Jakobsen in the interview before, and Inga Nayes, another national player, who
Another
is
inside
not
throw
able
by
to
the
play.
Belgian woman. And they hot going up. Good adjustment by number 94. Looked like she might have hurt her ankle just jumping a bit. Yeah, she's not walking that well, but seems to be okay.
Oh no!
And a nice float. Oh! Just a bit,
Oh
just a
my
bit
God.
excitement for the spectators and our
She
sideline.
kept the disc alive.
Yeah. And now Seagulls with the chance to get the break back.
Yeah, and could take the half.
And now an overhead. And then cheeky inside. Oh, nearly defended. And Lefke's looking for that hug.
Lefty backhand.
Nice step out in that throw. And she wants to hack it deep.
Yeah.
But it's a bit short.
maybe.
And number... Ooh,
once again.
Defended by number 20, Charlotte Peters for the Belgium national team. Although not catching it, making it a bit more exciting if the Seagulls player, but...
And Mira Brodorf can't reach the disc here, but these are very good efforts of both teams. And
so let's see who's taking half on that one.
Yeah.
Belgium now with the chance. And there's one player with some few steps, but not taking the shot. Did she pass? Moving the disc, really nice. Belgian woman having a good movement so far, and now she's putting it up deep.
She had to turn around here, and there's the defense.
And tipped by who else? The number 33 by the Seagulls. Not only scoring, but she's also on defense.
Svenja Bruns.
Yeah, who else?
Captain Sven. They got two captains on the team, Captain Sven and Captain Kraft. Easy.
And now Seagulls with the chance to take half in that game.
Yeah, and once again, they have to work the whole field. And it's a really exhausting point.
Yeah. They definitely want to prevent Belgium from scoring at that point, because Belgium is also... And there we see a timeout taken, smart move. They definitely want to prevent Belgium from scoring here, because the Belgium team is also receiving the pull after the halftime. So they don't want to risk a possible 2-point lead.
And the timeout is presented by Eurodisc, the first professional organic ultimate disc, and frisbeeshop.com. And here we see some highlights. It looks like she had hurt her ankle or something, but then this pass couldn't be caught, and Lefke is laughing for herself. That was really hard that she brought the disc down. And then again, another hack of Helen Kraft, and Mira Brodorf couldn't get it. Yeah, and still this point is not scored.
Yeah, they're taking the time to take us into half. But now Seagulls with the chance to work it the full field to take half on the final of this day's Cologne 2019. Both teams are lining up. Belgium is awaiting the call for the Seagulls to be ready.
And now everyone's ready. You can see a vertical stack.
And of course that inside look, as we've also seen on the Belgium team before.
Both captains handling here.
A good defense from the Belgian
but
player.
Lefke really wanting that disc and walking onto it.
Good defense downfield. Getting the stall to
Dorothea
6.
Franke, passing it to Levke Walczak. Down the line.
And then overhead across the pitch.
No one there to catch it.
Barely off of the fingertips, just a bit too sharp. Seagulls player unable to come down with it. And now Belgium woman with the chance again to take half.
That is really a hard point for both teams now.
Yeah. The Belgian women a bit stuck near their own end zone. Let's see if they find a way. Nice swing.
Again, an inside throw.
again. Dishing it back.
That is their signature throw, the flick inside.
Good movement now from the Belgium team.
Now an
in
around.
this up line.
Oh,
nice inside again, opening it up. And now she's hitting the flick hook. Stays and it bends to the right. And the Seagulls player just adjusts a step better than the Belgian player. Positioning herself in front of her. And
great
getting
defense,
the defense
by Mira Brodauf, the rookie of the team, making sure no one else will catch this disc. And still no half-time.
No half-time. And Willemien van Dam now on the mark for the Belgium women's team. Seagulls have to work it again. Full field and
overthrown.
And now Belgian women with about a third of the pitch left to take half. An immediate upline cut. And a cheeky high release to open things up. And another one! And she snacks it! What a finish!
That was a great catch.
Yeah, we saw number 16, Ela Kromhecke, tipping the disc. And number 94 with the second high release. There we go.
Yeah, that was a very good high release flick.
Lisa Chillis with the high release flick.
And I think it was number 37 who's cleaning up.
That was Willemien van Dam. Good awareness. There we see it again. Just that cheeky inside. And then making sure the disc stays alive.
3 Belgian players in the back of the zone and no one there from the Seagulls.
That was a long point, but it took us to half.
Yes, and now Seagulls for sure got to stop the Belgium machinery.
You could definitely say so. I mean, what I've seen so far from them, especially with their consistent inside throws and close to 0 turnovers. Yes, they had some, especially in that point, but both teams had that one. But they've been just too consistent with those inside throws. So I could definitely see... I think it's more likely that the Belgium team is getting the next break, to be honest. But I'm hoping, of course, and I would like to see Seagulls with a zone look again. It worked way too good in the half final that they're not going to use it at some point in the second half again.
So many possibilities,
and in the first cheeky flick, high release.
I think they have a certain throwing flick school.
Definitely, I would say so. I mean,
they must have trained the flicks inside and also these high release flicks.
Yeah, I'm not capable of those high releases.
Well, I can show you one.
Oh, thank you, Jörg. And now Belgian women receiving the second half opening pole with the chance to make it a 2-point lead.
And here you go with the zone look you wanted to see from the Seagulls.
Yeah, that was... We could definitely expect that one. It just gave them so many turnovers in the half final. But it seems like the Belgian women are doing a good job right now.
Yeah, and so far they didn't advance very much. Oh, but still again an inside break. This is very interesting. It's a high concentration game, and there's
a deep shot.
But Levke is running it down. That was the wrong defender for the Belgian woman.
And now Seagulls with the chance to get the break back. Of course, starting the second half with a break is always nice.
Ooh, bit short. Nice continuation now to the right side. Lev Kowalczak again.
Good movement from the Seagulls. Getting it off the sideline and to the other sideline.
Julia Seidel now high stall. Lev Kowalczak coming. Nice round to Svenja Pruns. Looking for an option, finding the inside. Beautiful.
Oh, nice inside. Opening up.
Franziska Krebs, and the point for Julia Seidel. Scoring for the Seagulls. And so they got their break back.
They got it back, yeah.
And now it's again an open game. Nothing has happened so far.
Unless a super exciting game.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a final that deserves the name final. And I think everybody gets their best out of this game. Here we see again the defense.
And here you see as soon as they lost their patience and they throw it deep, they find it was the wrong decision.
That is definitely something.
And this is something for the Seagulls.
Yeah.
For their mental positive mood that they can advance now and know, yes, we can get another one.
Definitely. I think that they only had the zone look once before that point and it didn't work. The Belgium just handled through it. So I think seeing that our zone actually works is a huge bonus for the Seagulls now.
Livke with another pull.
They'll probably set that zone again sooner than later, so let's see if they do so now as the Belgian women are starting an offense. And here we see the zone look.
Oh, overthrown! Turnover right in front of the end zone.
And now we have the chance for the Seagulls to get their lead back.
Number 49 of the Belgian women overthrowing there.
Yeah, Lisa Chiles just wanted to rush it a bit too much.
One of the main handlers.
Definitely. We've seen some great hucks from her yesterday, especially.
And these high release flicks.
Oh, yeah, that one before was amazing. And now we have Seagulls in the middle, in front of the end zone.
At the doorstep.
Oh, no! Good defense by the Belgian player, denying the score right in front of her. And now let's see what Belgians are doing against that zone. Oh, and
yes,
once again. Obvious player thrown again.
Now they all have to refocus and keep their concentration.
Seagulls now with a short field. And now she's putting up the floaty flick.
And that works.
Easy score for the Seagulls. Oh my. Just two throws for both teams in obvious players right in their throwing lane.
And another score for Svenja Pruns, Captain Sven. And this is the first lead for the Seagulls.
Not the first one, actually. They started out on offense and holded it, and they were trading points until actually the 2-2. So yes, for 7 points now, Seagulls been behind. Here we see the great poach defense again, and then the defense of the poached Seagull players getting it right back.
And it was again the defense and the score by Svenja Pruns.
Getting their second break after half.
And then we had a timeout presented by Eurodisc and frisbeeshop.com. But now the Belgian girls are looking to use the time that is left. It's only quarter of an hour. And we might see a final to 15 points. Otherwise, if the time is over, we have a cap 1 rule. The last point is played, and then one more point of the leading score will be scored to find the winner of this final of the 13th edition of This Day's Cologne 2019 here on a sunny Sunday at the ASV Club Stadium in Cologne, Müngersdorf. And the Seagulls ready to pull, ready for their next defense. I guess it will be a zone defense again.
Probably do so. I mean, it gave them 2 breaks in a row. So if you only see the second half, Seagulls are currently up 2-0.
Oh no, it's a one-on-one defense.
That is surprising. Nice put up the line, getting a lot of meters. And another throw up the line, not in yet.
Sends it back.
She wanted to swing it. It's not there.
And there it is. That was again clean offense.
Yeah. Good look by number 7, Ine, throwing the assist there for the Belgium, making it a 9-9 game. And here we see again the pull of Seagulls, letting it rip.
A great follow through movement and a great pull.
See the fake.
But the defense wasn't as successful as the zone defense was before.
Score was made by number 16 for the Belgian women's, Ella Kromecker, who has shown some great defense on Lefke, really giving her a hard time, nearly getting 2 blocks on her. So I think the Belgian coach really found a way or a player that can match up with Lefke. And now they're also discussing on the side a bit, talking a bit. Good coaching also from the coach, realizing that Lefke is doing a lot for the Seagulls.
Yes.
And putting and matching up a defender. This is especially hard to find.
And the Belgian women have got the bigger squad, so maybe that plays a role in the end.
Definitely.
It's the 7th game of the tournament.
Of
I
course.
mean, the final game, you give it all you got, but still you can't deny you've played a tournament already.
It's been quite warm today, definitely warmer than yesterday. Less wind though, which makes it even a bit harder than yesterday. Good dump defense on the handlers, and she has to put it deep.
Yeah, and she finds number 32 again, Svenja.
Again.
And she puts it, I guess it's Mira Vrodauf, number 61.
That was good defense, but not focused enough in the last second or two on the Belgium side.
I mean, there was a high stall. I think she had to send it just to avoid a turnover at this position.
She was looking, she doesn't get it. That was a good defense. This is not something she was looking for. Not looking deep. She literally was still looking at her dump.
Yeah, but it's amazing. Svenja Bruns just made several steps to come free, and then she had all the space she wanted to take this down. And
I think she realized a second before her defender that Lefke was on a high stall count and had to put it deep. And I think that was just a mental second that was missing for the Belgian player to maybe position herself a bit better or on the same height with her opponent.
And so Seagulls are leading 10-9, and the Belgian women show their offense again. Oh, that wasn't a bad throw, but it just was a catching mistake. Nice. She was looking for that option, and
oh, just off the fingertips.
Yes, and another turnover.
And Belgium now with bringing it to this in about half field, right in front of our streaming tent.
Was a bit far outside, but she should have caught it.
Getting it off the sideline. Wilhelmine van Dam back to Jan Verreke. That inside again, and she's looking for that inside again.
No one there.
A beautiful inside flick by number 16, Ella Krumhecke, for the Belgium national team.
Scored by number 94.
That is Eva Raybrick. Oh, let's look at
Once
that.
again, 2 inside throws in a row.
Let's look at that beautiful inside again. Oh my. Just perfectly giving her receiver also 2 or 3 seconds to choose when she's actually catching it. Oh my.
And no one there
Nobody
to
even
guide her.
close in reach.
So it's 10-10.
Eva Raybrick with the score. And surprise, it was an inside again.
Yes.
Surprise.
It's really great to see these throwing skills, and it's big fun to watch this game.
It's super exciting. We got 10 minutes left. Score is 10-10. It couldn't be any more better than that. Both teams are trading points, getting their breaks, but currently Seagulls are just 1 break ahead of the Belgian women's team. So they have to step up now, get that extra kick in and try to get that break back to regain the lead they had before, but get taken away after the half from them.
A great pull being caught by the Seagulls. Disc is centered, and it's Captain Kraft sending the disc to Levke. She doesn't find receiver first. Then it's Dorothea Franke again to Levke. Franziska Krebs.
Good dump defense.
And
another high throw. And two Seagulls
girls, yeah.
Again, just Seagulls a bit
Nadine
more. And she
Stetter.
throws it away.
Oh no!
That was again a high stall count throw on the throw before, so definitely Belgium with a good downfield defense, but just not aware enough of the stall count of when the disc is coming up on that emergency throw, but just throwing it away. And now Belgian women with the chance to get their break back, to equal
or
and take a lead.
Yeah.
I mean equal on breaks, and both teams got 2 breaks.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
And another inside.
And then the around. And another around.
Just Belgium
And
gaining so many
a
meters so
third
quick.
one.
And a floaty pass.
Yeah, great
Picture
defense.
perfect offense, opening everything up with that inside in the beginning. And we got Fleur van Dam with the score for the Belgian women.
Once they managed to get on the other side that wasn't defended, they had 3 open throws.
That
up
inside
to the end
opened up
zone.
everything, and we see those 2 backhand passes down the line. They're just 25 meters each, just gaining so much momentum with those throws. And here we see again the first
that
throw.
just shows how important it is.
And then Naomi Knowles with the assist.
Yeah, to hold the side you're trying to defend, and on the other side for the offense, how important it is to be able to break your marker.
Definitely, and good to see the Belgian women just keep hitting those insides. They're
Here
not
we
afraid.
see some of the Colombians who for the first time visited this day's Cologne from the Bogota team Raza. They had much fun coming to Europe for the first time, and I guess they will be playing the Windmill tournament after the disc days also. So this is a great experience for them visiting Europe, but they didn't manage to make it to the upper pool in this tournament with the men's team. Back to the game.
Oh, there was, and she lets it rip again.
She has to rip it. And
what a throw! What a throw!
The Seagull player is very open. It's number 32, Rosa Wiebe, with her Spanish power.
Arriba!
Making the point, and it's 11-11. Levke Walczak waiting, faking the around backhand and then hucking it with that throw no one else can reach but Rosa Wiebe in the end zone. Yeah, she can really position, wait and catch the disc. So it's 11-11.
With 5
only
minutes
5
left.
minutes, yes.
Yeah, so no more time as possible, but both teams have taken their timeout.
Exactly, and the decision is coming. Not winter is coming, but the decision is coming.
We're getting close. We're getting close to, I think, a really, really good final point.
I don't think we'll reach the 15-point mark, but this
Not with those.
might be a game with a so-called universe point. Let's see how
And
it's
Seagulls with a zony
proceeding.
look again.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting it through the middle. Dishing it with a lefty pass. Again.
And they got
good.
Ine.
Unfortunate drop. Just was too easy maybe mentally, and she thought about the next throw because she was wide open and was behind the cup and the wings, and maybe
untypical drop for her too. Very safe player. And now no one there.
and a high stall count overhead, but gets it off, and there's a call, and I think there's definitely a stall out call.
Okay, there's a stall out
Let's
call.
see if it's contested or accepted. That was about to expect. There was definitely a high stall count. There was good defense downfield from the Belgian national team.
Listens quietly, thinks about what her opponent has to say.
Let's see when we're coming back in, if we're getting a contested stall out or a turnover on a stall count.
The question is, has the disc left her hand before there was the T of 10 or not?
An accepted stall out.
It's accepted, that's great.
So we have
spirit.
a turnover on a stall.
And she tips the disc live.
She taps it in. Good spirit. And now Belgium with the chance.
Coach Arne is
score.
calling a vertical.
Getting the lead back, yeah.
So, once again, we're waiting for some flick exercises. There it
Inside
is.
throw. Again.
And the
As
goal is
expected.
given.
Yeah, we got...
So it's the re-break you anticipated. Belgium is leading 12-11.
With the score for the Belgian women's team, it is Ella Kromheke getting the lead back, not giving Seagulls the opportunity to score here and get their lead. And let's rewatch that. Just that insight again.
What else should it have
There was
been?
a pick call, but it didn't involve the play.
Okay.
So the point stays.
And now the pressure again is on side of the Seagulls. They have to make their point now to tie the game again.
Oh, and there we see the unfortunate drop. Just lost a bit of a focus. And there's the high stall count. Yeah, and there's the stall out sign clapping on your head. And then great spirit from both teams discussing it fairly and accepting the call, even in such a close game.
Jetzt nach dem Spiel.
And this point is going to be really important. It's either make or break.
Yes. Make or break. That is right. And this pull seems to go out.
No, it actually lands. Did it land inbounds?
No, it went
didn't.
out.
Just a bit
And
out
so
of the line.
The Seagulls can start from the brick point.
And
Number 9,
immediately going
Franziska
deep.
Krebs opens the game. And it's Svenja Pruns on the disc, sending it back to number 9.
Oh,
Lev
tight
Kowalczak
defense
on the
from number 83, Fleur van Dam.
back to number 55. And Franziska Krebs, beautiful around. Bianca Champunova.
And a flick cut going up line, floaty. But
yes, and
well enough. And there's the combination we had before for the
Svenja
Seagulls.
Pruns to Lev Kowalczak. 12 points each. And now the time is over. Jackson.
So the time was over after that point. So nevertheless, who scores the next point? We're having a game to 14 because it's +1 after the point we're playing now. So
absolutely, we will have a game to 14. Maximum 3 more points we will see in this final between the Belgium national team and the Seagulls from Hamburg.
In this exciting final.
Belgium women with their amazing throwing abilities. Another forehand inside. He goes back to the middle. And again, they gain some space. Advancing the field. Open throw to the other side. Back to Ine. Just can grab the disc. And again, kind of inside backhand. Ine on the disc, close to the end zone, upside down to the end of the end zone, and this is the goal for the Belgium national team.
Yeah, number 94, Ava Rayberg, giving her team the lead and a bit more comfort since they're playing to 14 now.
The assist
by number 16, Ella Krumhecke, with a nice overhead.
Yeah, now again, it's time for Seagulls offense, so that we would get a final universe point.
Definitely. Well, the women are fired up. They want to get their break now and win here, but Seagulls probably not want to make it that easy. We're also looking forward to a universe point, of course, and I think so the spectators do as well, and you watching the stream will probably do so too. Let's see if we're getting a universe point or a break. Belgium with the pull.
The 4 last pull of the game. And Seagulls starting the offense. Levke running it down close to the end zone, not yet in. Helen Kraft. Swing around. Almost in.
Not in yet.
Svenja Prunes with the disc. With an around to Levke Walczak. Who else?
Yeah.
And now we got the universe point. 13 points each. This will be the last point of this final.
Here we see again, good run
That
down.
was the initial hug, and then the Seagulls kept their patience and waited for the right chance.
And
And
of
it was
course,
an around pass again.
the combination again.
13-13. The next point decides over the win of the this day's Cologne Women's Division 2019.
Yeah, right in front of our tent is our lovely friend off the camera crew who's showing us the signal for the universe point. And Seagulls with the defense fired up. Let's see who's bringing home the trophy in this final. Of course, Seagulls with a zone look again. It led to great success. It got them 2 breaks to start the second half.
Levke guarding deep.
Let's see if Belgium...
Small dishy passes between the handlers of the Belgian women.
Every throw counts.
And this is the first.
And there's a deep shot wide open.
And there's no
we
one.
got number a bit too much flow. And she comes down with it.
Oh my God.
Oh my, what a final. A beautiful hug with a lot of flow to make it a bit more exciting than probably the Belgian woman would have liked to. But Eva Raybrick comes down with the disc.
You see,
to secure the win for the Belgian women.
As hell, and
oh my!
Almost gets to the disc, but she can't help.
And number 11, Noemi Dekoning with the hug.
And it's the final score, the final point, the winning point for the Belgian women.
What a final! Yes, damn. Oh my goodness, and there we see it again, nearly gets a hand on the disc, but Eva Raybrick secures the win
with both hands on the disc.
Women's.
That was a great way to end this game.
What a final.
And this final was presented by Eurodisc and frisbeeshop.com. Stay tuned. We got another final in a few minutes between the men's team of Flying Angels Bern and
the Big Easy.
The Big Easy from Vienna.